What's up guys, Beyond Sense here with another video. So I was tagged by the channel The Scented Engineer and the tag is 12 months, 12 frags. This one is a designer edition. I already have the niche edition on my channel. I uploaded it last week. So let's just go for it. For January, I'm gonna have Frank Olivier Oud Touch. I already have a review of this perfume on my channel. I chose this one because January here in Korea it's quite cold. I'm pretty sure that this one can cut through the cold. And this one you guys already have an idea because I said in my review this one it's super similar to Oud Parfum from Christian Dior. So I really like this perfume. So this is for January, Frank Olivier Oud Touch. For February here in Korea it's still super cold, so I decided to go with something a little bit strong as well. This one is not that strong, but the leather note it's quite prominent and it will hold for sure. I'm talking about Abdul Samad Al Qurashi Sapphire Extreme. So this one is a leather note. It does remind a little bit more like a fruity take on Tuscan leather. It's kind of a Tuscan leather but like turned down and fruitier. So this one is one of my last purchases and it's one of the ones that I actually like the most. And that's why I am featuring it in this list. I will feature my Middle East perfumes in my designer helm, so that's it. So for February, Sapphire Extreme from Abdul Samad Al Qurashi. For March, I decided to go with some nice tobacco, some sweet tobacco, something that is quite strong as well. So this one is Mugler Amen Pure Havane. So this one is quite oriental, like full of tobacco, sweet. It's one of the sweetest tobaccos that I actually already had smelled. Super nice, super similar to Naxos from Xerjov, that like people say. And March, it's a good I think it's a good time to actually wear this kind of stuff. Spring is kind of coming, yeah. So my pick will be Mugler Amen Pure Havane. For April, spring is not yet here, but it's kind of coming. You can see you're gonna have some days that are a little bit brighter, a little bit not as cold as other days. So when this kind of season comes, I wanna wear some kind of vetiver. And for me, one of the best vetiver that you can have is Guerlain Vetiver. And it's gonna be my pick for April. So Guerlain Vetiver, it's one of the best dry downs of a vetiver scent that I actually have. I mean, in the designer helm for me is the best one, for sure. The opening, it's a little bit harsh, but after 20-30 minutes, this one, it's just amazing. One of the best green scents that you can have. So for April, Guerlain Vetiver. May, it's already spring. It's like super nice weather, like is changing a lot, so you can wear something a little bit more bright. This one is one of the perfumes that it's one of my last purchases as well, and it's a perfume that I felt in love with. So this one, it's also from Guerlain, and this one is Guerlain Heritage. This perfume is super nice. Actually, I've tried the Roja Parfum Cologne sample case, and Danger was one of the perfumes that I actually didn't mention a lot on that specific video, but after some wearings and another tests, I got super in love with Danger, but I felt something missing in that specific scent. So I was searching and I checked the Heritage from Guerlain. It's quite similar and it's probably where Roja actually got his inspiration from. So I decided to go for this one. This one is the EDT one because it projects more. So I decided to go for this one. And I am in love with Heritage. For May, I decided to go with Guerlain Heritage EDT. June has come, and for June, things start to get a little bit hotter here. Not that much, you're gonna have 1 or 2 days that are quite hot, but it's still cold and windy, so it's transition. For those specific transition months, I like to go with something soft, cozy, and super nice smelling. So for June, I'm gonna go with Prada L'Homme. People usually say that this one is like an office scent, like something super safe. This one is kind of a good start for people that are getting into iris. This one in the dry down, you can get a little hint of iris in the base. It's super nice, super clean, like smells like clean fabric. So for June, I'm gonna go with Prada L'Homme. July is one of the hottest months of the year here in Korea, and for that specific reason, I decided to go with something actually not that bright, but it's still super long lasting for summer, and I think this one suits super well that specific time of the year. I am talking about Acqua di Gio Profumo. What can I tell you about this one that people actually didn't say yet? So this one is like super nice. I already mentioned that in this channel, but for me, this perfume is like a barbershop smell, but with incense a little bit darker, but it's still bright because it suits well to the summertime. I really don't know why, but that's probably the only incense that I would wear during summertime, especially in those super hot months. So for July, I'm gonna go with Acqua di Gio Profumo. August is the hottest month here in Korea, and for that specific month, I decided to go with some super clean, bright, and vivid fragrance. For this specific time, I decided to go with Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme Ultime. So this one, bright rose with ginger, super nice. I think it fits super well to that specific month. And I don't actually like that much aquatic scents, so that's why I prefer to go with some ginger, fig, this kind of other like super bright and not that strong scents. I go for tea scents, I go for rose with ginger, something a little bit brighter, but not in the aquatic way. That's gonna be my pick, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme Ultime for August. September is another transition month, and for this specific time, there's a lot of nice perfumes that suit super well to that specific month, but one of the ones that I like the most is Valentino Uomo Intense. This perfume here, it's a mix of iris, chocolate, super nice. I thought it would be darker than it is actually, but I am super glad that I have this perfume and it's not that dark. Way more versatile than I imagined. If you like iris, not that dark iris, even though this intense name is in the fragrance, it's not that intense, but it lasts long. So this one is a good performer, long lasting, super nice. This one is cozy as well. For September, Valentino Uomo Intense. For October, I'm gonna go with a pick that it's usually in all my designer lists. So this one is a perfume that I truly love. It's for me, it's the best leather scent in the designer helm, and I'm talking about Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This perfume, it's like smoky leather with a little bit of fruity top. One of the best and more wearables leather scents that you will find in the designer helm. This one for me, it's a must-have for everybody, for every man, seriously. If you don't like it that much, if you don't like leather scents, still, if you buy the 50 ml of this one, I think it's a good addition for every single men's collection. So for October, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. For November, I decided to go with something a little bit more vanillic, a little bit sweeter. I'm talking about Viktor & Half Spicebomb Extreme. This perfume, I already mentioned, the best vanilla in the designer helm. I do encourage you to get this one. I think it's blind buy safe if you live in a cold country. There's not much that I can talk about this perfume that I haven't. Spicebomb Extreme, Victor and Half, November. And for December, one of the best perfumes that this house made. It's discontinued. A lot of people will miss this one in the future. If you didn't grab a bottle of this one, I'm a little bit sorry for you, because you should have done that before it discontinued actually. And I am talking about Dior Homme Parfum. This is the king of the iris. It's super strong in the iris, in the leather. There's a little bit of oud as well here. This is a niche quality perfume in a designer bottle. If you like leather, if you like a little hint of oud, if you do like iris on your perfumes and you like something cozy that it's gonna stick with you for the whole day, and I mean it, the whole day, 24 hours for sure, this is your scent for December, Dior Homme Parfum. So that's it, guys. These are my picks for the designer helm, and this is the 12 ones that I would take with me if I had to wear just one perfume for those specific months. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments which picks would you actually grab. Tell me if you would switch some of them. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.